This is my first video, and yeah, it's not really normal. Like when you're still in school, and there's like a lot of things that could be said when someone makes like a YouTube video. People could be like, oh my god, does she think she's like famous? Does she think she's like, you know, and you just gotta block that out. I've been really blessed and lucky to have gotten a lot of support. Like I'm no one, but for the people that are interested in knowing what I do so that you can do it too, that's why I'm doing this. I'm just doing this to like, yeah, because a lot of people have asked me for help and tips, and there's nothing I would want more than to be able to just reach a wider audience that my help can get to. So this is my first video. Yeah, just judgment-free zone. Yes. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about supplements that I take when I take them, and then we're gonna get into a leg and glute workout. Yeah, let's get into it. First thing I do when I wake up is I take 1 tablespoon of L-carnitine. L-carnitine is an amino acid that helps prevent your muscle from getting torn apart through the rigorous exercises and pressure that you kind of put on your muscle when you exhaust it during weight training. And it also helps to promote fat metabolism. You should take it on an empty stomach, like 1-2 times a day. I usually take it like before dinner and when I wake up. I haven't had anything but positive things since I've started taking it. You know, I can't really tell you it's because of this, but since nothing's going wrong, I'm going to keep taking it. Yeah. So pre-workout snack or pre-workout supplement? I'm gonna have both today. I know I'm training legs, so that's gonna require more carbs. So I'm probably gonna have like half a Lara because I know that's like, doesn't sound like a lot, but my body personally, like I'm really small framed, I'm like less than 5 feet tall. My body just can't handle a lot of calories or a lot of carbs. And I think right now, just since I've been tracking my macros, I can see where I can throw in carbs and it's like not hurtful, and it's actually like way more beneficial. Since I'm training legs, I need energy, so I'm going to have both pre-workout snack and a pre-workout supplement. So I'm gonna have my Lara bar as a pre-workout snack, and I'm going to show you the 2 pre-workout supplements I take. There's a lot of stigma around pre-workout. Everyone like looks at me and is like, that's not good for you. And I know people drink, people do things that aren't bad, that aren't good for you, and it's like, just, you know, leave me and my pre-workout alone. For those who don't know, pre-workout usually contains some amount of caffeine, some creatine, which helps to draw water to your muscles and increase vascularity, and it usually contains some type of nitrate thing. So either like NO, creatine nitrate, and then a good pre-workout will also include some amino acids as well. So my favorite pre-workout ever is C4. It's by Cellucor. So this is amazing. One thing that you do need to know is that when you take pre-workout, if it's your first time, don't take a full scoop ever. 1 full scoop for me is more than enough. It's a tiny scoop, so like don't be fooled. Ooh, powder. Whew. Don't be fooled. Oh God. When I say only don't take 1 full scoop, like it's a tiny scoop, but it's more than enough. So yes, it's gonna make you really tingly, really itchy. You take it like 30 minutes before you work out. I promise you, if you wait more, like around 45 minutes, if you haven't worked out after taking pre-workout, you're going to feel really like everything's gonna itch and you're gonna be uncomfortable and you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. But you're not. You're not. In Dubai, since this C4 isn't always available, I bought this brand. It's NO Explode by Finish First BSN supplements. I don't know, but this is what the bottle looks like. This is grape flavored and it's actually so good. It tastes like Fanta. It's so good. So when I explain it, people are like, oh my God, that sounds so scary. Like I don't want that in my body, but like, I don't know. What it does is it dilates your blood vessels, meaning they like get bigger so that more oxygen and more nutrients can pump throughout your bloodstream, so you can get more oxygen and more nutrients to your muscles so that they last longer in a workout. You know, it is giving you more of a boost, just overall better performance in a workout, and I don't feel any different if I don't take it, but when I do take it, it's like, okay, yeah, like, and I know a lot of people sometimes just take like the scoop without water. I don't know. I feel like I'd be too scared to try that. I don't know. Okay, so I will have my Lar bar. And then 15 to 20 minutes later, 30 minutes maybe, I'll have my pre-workout and then head to the gym. Then, branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs. They come in powdered form. I have them in pill supplement form. Any brand. I can't tell you this one's great. Protein is one of the 4 basic macromolecules, and those are made up of monomers called amino acids. And amino acids make up protein. So, if that makes sense, you want amino acids in you so that you can make up more protein that you can use to build muscle. They're really good. You can take them, if you have, I really recommend powdered form because normally they don't have a flavor, so you can mix it into anything, but I would personally get a flavored one because you can just put it in your shaker and you drink it before, you drink it during. It's not something like pre-workout that you drink all of it and then go work out. It's just something you sip on because it's good to it also helps reduce muscle soreness. If they have glutamine, not all BCAAs have glutamine in them. It would be really great if you find one with glutamine because that would mean it helps a lot with muscle recovery because glutamine is an anti-catabolic amino acid that prevents, that helps your body recover by preventing it to further break down the muscle. So try to find BCAAs with glutamine. If you find that it only has a little glutamine or none at all, then you can buy BCAA powder and you can buy glutamine powder. And glutamine powder you would take after you work out. Yeah, so far I have Lar bar, pre-workout powder, before I work out. Then I'm going to go train. Towards the end, I'm going to take my BCAAs. So when I'm done training, it's protein time. You cannot finish weight training and not put protein in your body, or instead of building that muscle or toning it or making it stronger, let's explain how this works. Okay, so when you weight train, what you're actually doing is you're ripping apart microfibers in your muscles. You know, when your body gets damaged, say you sprain your ankle, it gets swollen. That's why you get a pump, because your muscle gets swollen because it's been damaged. And our bodies, they're so amazing that they're like, holy crap, this muscle just got torn. We need to rebuild it. But we don't want it to get torn again, so let's rebuild it stronger. Let's rebuild it bigger. Let's keep it from breaking in the future. So then, it needs proteins. If the protein you've eaten has already gone to what your body needs protein for in natural processes, not unnatural processes that you're adding stresses by weight training, your body needs protein for its naturally occurring processes in its body. So the protein you eat before, it's gone. It's unless you eat a shit ton of protein, it's not going to be something that your body can quickly get to repair its muscle. So you need to give it a really quick activating, a really fast digesting and really quick source of protein. If you don't give it protein in the 30 to 60 minutes after you work out, the fastest place it can take protein from is other muscles. So if you weight train and you don't take protein after, you're making your muscles weaker and you're tearing them down. So whey protein isolates is the fastest digesting type of protein you can get. So it's the one that's going to go quickest and be easiest for your body to use, and that's how you're going to grow. Some people are scared that if you take protein, you're going to get fat, you're going to get big. As long as your protein is still fitting into the amount you should be eating in the day and it fits your macros and you're not having protein shakes every 2 hours on top of eating big meals and not no, just everything in moderation. Don't get scared to take protein. So lean body shakes, which I'm currently in love with. This is vanilla ice cream and I love the bananas and cream flavor. So I normally have these as a full protein serving. They're less than 200 calories. They have 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs, 5 grams of carbs, 4 of which are fiber. It's props to these guys. Yeah, personally, as soon as after I work out, I can't have a whole one of these just because, like I said, I'm tiny and my body just sometimes can't handle a lot at a time. So I have already divided it up half into my shaker bottle that I will take with me to the gym. So yeah, those are the supplements I take. L-carnitine, BCAAs, protein, and pre-workout. BCAAs with glutamine. So glutamine is another supplement. None of these are steroids, in case any of you guys are wondering. I don't know why you would think that, but they're not. They're all pretty common, used among fitness people and bodybuilders or whatnot. And yeah, So I'm gonna go do my leg workout. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me to the gym and we're gonna do a leg workout. My first exercise were sumo squats with an upright row. It targets both your glutes and your shoulders with the compound movement. The squat is a sumo squat, so your toes are out, your legs are wide, and your knees are facing outwards in the direction of your toes. You're squeezing your glutes at the bottom and the top, and you keep your back entirely straight as you pull into the upright row. Make sure your shoulders stay in line with your body and that you don't whip your forearms outward, and you keep the bar close, skimming your body as you come up to keep the upright row form good. My next exercise is a donkey kick with a dumbbell. Make sure that obviously you're squeezing and keeping the weight in the back of your knee, but also flex your foot and drive through your heel. Anytime you do a glute movement, you drive through your heel because that's how you activate the glutes. Make sure you're especially squeezing the glute in that you're working, and your pulse, like you're keeping a squeeze at the top, especially on the last rep of every set. In this exercise, I did 4 sets of 12 on each side, and each set I increased in weight. So my first one was with a 5K dumbbell. My second set was with a 6K dumbbell. My third set was with a 7K dumbbell, and my 8th set was with a... Did I just say my 8th set? I'm confused. Okay, so first I went 5K, then 6K, then 7K, then 8K. And yeah, make sure you're really squeezing your glutes and driving through your heel. And keeping your core tight in everything you do. My next exercise I kind of fell in love with. There's a special little device thing that you insert one end of the bar into like a thing that allows it to rotate. So the other end of this bar is in a special like mechanism that allows this to happen. But this is a semi-sumo kind of normal squat where you're squatting really low and then you're driving the bar up. This kills your shoulders. I did a warm-up set with just the bar, the 45 pounds. But my next sets I did a 5K plate on the bar. And the reason, like I said, my legs could have handled more weight, but because I did have to drive this up with my shoulders, I can only do a 5K plate. But next time I'll probably go up. At the end of my entire workout, I actually did this exercise, just the bar, but just the shoulder presses. So I just did 12 shoulder presses to burn out. Sorry for the really awkward angle. There was like no place to put my camera, and I should probably get a tripod, but these are just glute push downs on the assisted pull-up machine. You just find the weight that makes you push. I did, I believe, 3 or 4 sets of 10 on each side, increasing weight each set, and again, you're really pushing down through the heel and activating your glute. My next exercise were back extensions. I put a 5K plate behind my head, and you just bend over the machine and you use your hamstrings, glutes, and back muscles to squeeze when you come up. I did around, I think, 4 sets of 25, and these kill if you can't tell by my really beautiful face expression. Yeah, these especially like rip through your hamstring and your glutes, and they burn so much. My next exercise were standing leg openers, I guess I'll call them. I did 4 sets of 12. First set was 5K, next set with 10K, third set with 5K, and then fourth set with 10K again. Obviously your hand's on the plate because you have to hold it to keep it from falling, but make sure your hand is not the one lifting the weight, and that you're really trying to make sure it's the side of your leg and your glute lifting it up. Make sure you really, again, you're flexing your foot, pushing through your heel, squeezing your glute really tight, and squeezing your obliques too, and keeping your core tight. And this can work the entire just side of your body. And it burns. This next exercise, you will see from my face that it kills. This was my last burnout. but I took a resistance band and I put it around my ankles. This one was really long, so I double looped it. And then I hung my lower body off the side of a bench. And you're using your legs, keeping them straight to push the band out. And then you're lifting and squeezing your glutes to do this laying back extension. This was so painful, and I did 4 sets of 25.